Hey everybody, welcome to Inspiring African Travel. It's a Sunday, it's a beautiful, hot and steamy, humid day. We've had some rain in Botswana, which is great. And I've got my Mzungu t-shirt on for two reasons. I am Mzungu. And Mzungu is, if you don't know, from East Africa, a white person or a tourist. It's a very endearing word, isn't it? It's not rude.
Actually, the real meaning of Mzungu is a traveler.
There we go. That's your fact for the day. And safari is a journey.
Yes.
And both words originated in East Africa, correct?
Exactly.
I've got Stuart on the other side in Johannesburg. Stu, do you want to tune in? How's it going over there?
Good to catch up with you guys again. It's all good over here in Josie or Johannesburg. Warm, I must say, and lots of rain, interestingly enough. So we've enjoyed that. Also, I managed to get out a little bit. I escaped the Gauteng province and went down into the Karoo for a couple of days. Just met up with my brother and we spent a couple of nights camping in the Karoo, which was, man, it was awesome. Nice to just get out into the open spaces and take it easy, you know. And now back in Johannesburg, back at the graft and working away, ready for the Christmas season. Huh? Are you guys ready for the festive season? You traveling?
Yes, indeed. Stu, we're heading to Tanzania. So very, very excited. So we'll definitely be going to Zanzibar. Everything's locked in and booked. We'll be spending some time in the East Coast at a cute little place called Sharazad Boutique. James and I have been there before and we loved it, so we're heading back there for a longer time. And when we arrive, we're doing a little road trip into the Sambara Mountains, so just doing a little detour on our way from the south up to the north to Arusha, where's my hometown. So that will be very nice. Lots of forests and birds and hiking. Can't wait.
The purpose of today's little mini podcast and video is to give you a preview of Series 2. Series 2 is up and running, and the first episode will be coming out this coming week. Well, if you haven't listened to the first series, please go dig it out. It's there are 7 episodes of women in travel. We interviewed and spoke to 7 different amazing women who work involved in the tourism industry, and it really set the way for what we wanted to do, which is essentially speak to people in the tourism industry in Africa who have really remarkable and inspiring stories to tell, and at the same time give everybody, you know, that feeling of nostalgia who've traveled to Africa before, and to remind them of the beautiful places that they've been to and that they want to go to. So local heroes in tourism, that's Series 2. We've got the privilege to know so many people in the tourism industry through our work and through our travels, so many people that have got wonderful stories to tell. And this is the platform that we've created. So we've got in the first episode a wonderful woman called Barbara Mwasi Wanra, who works for Wild Horizons in Zimbabwe. Phenomenal. This lady walked literally over mountains and across rivers every day for kilometers to get to school, and she's now supporting so many children through the organization, and helping Wild Horizons with their business development in Zimbabwe. And they're a great company. We've got Vincent Kokomani. We worked with him for a few years back in 2011, 2012. Really lovely guy. Who's now set up his own travel company in Botswana. And he is really going about things differently in the industry and not afraid to try new things. And he's got some great anecdotes about when he was younger and living in Johannesburg and making his way into the tourism industry in Botswana. So he's good fun. And then, of course, we've got a couple of others. We don't really want to spoil it, but safe to say we'll be interviewing one of the legends of the Okavango Delta, John Carter. Stu, we've got a couple more up our sleeves. What have you got your side?
Yeah, James, it's we're very excited about this series. I think there's, off the back of our Women in Travel series, we uncovered some really nice stories about people just making an impact in travel, and I'm looking forward to hearing more and sharing more stories from people in travel who are just making such a positive contribution. Especially in a time like this where we're now starting to see travel opening up. More and more African countries are opening their borders for traveling, and we're looking forward to seeing an influx of tourists back onto the African continent. And I think it's, so many people have gone through some challenging times over these past few months, and it's going to be really inspiring for us to share these stories of these people who are just eager to have people back traveling again and showing their magnificent countries and destinations with whoever has an interest and wants to see them. So I'm really looking forward to those stories. We've also got a really nice interview with Jeff down in KwaZulu-Natal, who's done some amazing work through this lockdown in pretty much opening up a game reserve in KwaZulu-Natal. So that's going to be a really exciting one. He's got some really good vision and some amazing plans and community projects on the go there. So that's one really to look out for. I'm looking forward to releasing that one soon. Obviously part of the series. So yeah, it's going to be worth listening to.
The first series, as James and Stu has mentioned, has been really successful, and as a woman, it's brought so much of joy and just fulfillment listening to all these women who have been successful. And now for the next series, it's also there are quite a few gems in there, and we have really nice stories from them. Just seeing how they've grown in the industry is quite remarkable. So for some of you listening, this will be the opportunity to reminisce and think about the game drive that you did, or the sunset, or anything that makes Africa special to you. And for those who have not been, we hope that this will inspire you to yearn and want to come to Africa in the near future.
Yeah, it's true, because although the podcast is focused on interviewing people with inspiring stories, local heroes, we always find ourselves reminiscing and talking about the place. So that's very true. Thanks, Jules. Please use the website for yourself and to get in touch with us if you've got anything to add, any questions about the places and the people that we speak to.
And also, obviously, as we always say, if you have a really cool story, or someone in the travel industry who has a really amazing story to tell, please let us know. Pop us a message. We want to hear about it. We want to set up an interview. We're always looking for those really inspiring places. It doesn't matter where they are on the African continent. If it's involved in the travel industry and it's a really nice story, we want to hear it.
Thanks, Stu. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, mate. Give a big hug to Aidan and Bron, your wife and your missus.
Your wife and your missus.
Not your wife and your missus. Just your wife, your missus, the mother of your child, your life, your everything.
Thanks, James. I will do it. And give a hug to your missus too, Who's right next to you, Don't forget. Yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to the series, man, and get some new, really cool content out there. So watch this space.
Likewise. Cheers, Stu. Enjoy. Bye, mate. Thanks for listening, everybody, and please enjoy the series. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.